So I grew up in a family where my parents taught my sister and I and really encouraged us to be critical of what we see around us and don't take anything at face value and really think about what's going on. And if you have an instinct or you see something that you think you can change, then do something about it. In my previous career before applying to master's degrees, I was working with Aboriginal students who were applying to post-secondary and started to learn about the history of colonization in Canada. And a lot of the things that I learned weren't taught in school, and I had no idea really of what the actual history of our country is. And in that process, I felt a sense of responsibility as someone who benefits from the system that colonialism built to do something about it. And then I kind of came at planning in a very different way and then found this program that combines those two things. So that interest in reconciliation and being active in that process is really important to me. And then planning is the best way for me to actually act on that desire to do something. It's always ended up being about community building as the best avenue for me to be able to look at a larger issue and then figure out, okay, well, what do I do about that? And it seems to be that my instinct is to find spaces for people to come together, to make all voices have a chance to be heard. And I think that that ability to be able to really listen to one another, understand different perspectives, is how we can start to challenge those assumptions and shift things in a positive direction. I guess the advice I would give to people is to challenge yourself to listen to things you don't agree with, and don't just shut people down when they say something that you don't agree with, even if it's racist, even if it's prejudiced, because if we are having these conversations when we're just talking past one another, then we can't expect to ever bring people along onto the side that we think is, you know, the right one or the best one. My name is Lara Therrien Boulos. I'm a master's student studying Indigenous community planning. This is how I disrupted ordinary. How will you?